When it comes to wedding planning and the actual day, many families miss out on a lot of the fun because of constant stress, making sure their guests have a good time. Our next guest is here to help you manage that stress. I don't believe it. We can't get rid of it,
No.
so we have to manage it. We're supposed to have stress.
Exactly, exactly.
Elaborate.
Exactly. We cannot, stress is a part of our life. You can't get rid of it,
No.
but the most important thing is how do we manage it? We cannot control the outside world. So the outside world is going to send stress to us all the time, but what matters is how do we deal with it?
Right.
How do we manage it, which is part of the title of my book. How do we really live our lives completely grounded, managing everything coming at us?
And your book is called The Practice.
The Practice.
Okay, so give us a few pointers. How do we calm down?
Well, the first thing I always talk about, and it's my biggest passion and mission in life, is to help people realize that we have to plug into ourselves every morning before we start the day. We plug the phone in, we plug the TV in, we plug everything else in, but we don't plug into ourselves. We don't connect within. Everything in the external world changes. What doesn't change is what's inside.
What does that look like? What do you mean?
Sit down with yourself. I talk about a meditation practice, and I've been studying for 30 years. So I've really tried to simplify it, that really meditation is just sitting with yourself. How do you just sit with yourself every single day? How do you be with yourself? We're so good at doing. Now it's time to just be. And it just means sit. No telephone, no computer, no people. Just for 5 minutes at the most, wake up and just kind of connect with yourself before you start your day.
Sometimes that seems stressful, though, because when I sit and try to be quiet, my brain starts going, and then it starts literally stressing me out, all the thoughts. And how can I use that quiet time and learn how to calm myself instead of get stressed?
That's why I call it the practice. The first time you sit down, I'm type A, I've achieved a lot, and I'm like that. But that's why I call it the practice. You sit down and just be. Let the thoughts come and go. Don't engage them. Don't try to carry on a conversation. Don't try to get rid of them. Just be. Just let them come and go. And I promise you, the more you do this every day, because it's practice, you will little by little say, whoa, I sat here for a minute and I didn't feel like I was going to go crazy and have to get up.
And you recommend this for brides as well, that right before they go down the aisle, just to sit and have a quiet moment to themselves, look in the mirror, and just say, this is our time, my time. Take a deep breath and reflect.
Absolutely. It's really that idea of connecting with yourself first, and especially with a bride, that this is her day. And realize her magnificence.
And do you think that for the bride, it's crucial almost for her to let everyone around her know, like, hey, Mom, I am de-stressing, so don't bring your stress to me. Hey, bridesmaids, I am de-stressing, don't bring your... I mean, is it important that you kind of rope people in? Because I think sometimes maybe it's not the bride that's stressed, but it's all the voices coming to her, and how to manage that, I think, can get tricky.
Absolutely. And the way that I would phrase that for a bride to say is, hey, Mom, I'm going to take a few deep breaths here right now.
Stop talking.
Most of the time when you say it that way, Mom, I'm just going to take a couple deep breaths. Close your eyes and just take a couple deep breaths. They stop talking. There really isn't, you don't necessarily have to tell people so much. It's really how you act. So if you just, I'm going to take a deep breaths right now. I'm going to run into the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What about the forgotten one at the wedding, the groom? The groom. The groom. You know, everybody's all about the bride. Oh, the poor bride. She's got does the dress. And there in the background is the guy that's signing on for this to life. What do you tell him?
Honestly, what I always say is, if the bride is peaceful and strong and confident, and things around the bride are going well, the groom is going to be fabulous. The groom wants the bride to be happy. The groom wants everything. So
wife, happy life.
Yeah, I really believe that when the energy around the whole event is not stressed, you're going to have stress, but not that chaotic. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. But a really strong, deep, I got this. I'm a magnificent groom. I'm a magnificent bride, and this is our day.
And this is our day. And also, you know, you call it meditation. I'm thinking of myself. I get there by thinking of God. So that is for a lot of people that you get yourself spiritually or mentally, whichever way you go. I always think, if I think about the others, it seems to make me stronger.
I like what you're saying about staying calm and then everyone else around you is calm. So we've talked before on this show about stress being contagious. And so you sort of like keep everything calm if you're calm.
We're the model. I mean, we really are. If we're calm, you're right, everything else will be calm, and it emanates from us. And those people around us could do the same thing. Check in with themselves first, breathe a little bit, and recognize that this is the bride and groom's day. But the greatest thing is, I would like to say, is for the bride and groom to remember, this is the most important day of their life right now.
Exactly.
So really know and be grounded in it and really stay present to the fact that, whoa, this is a magnificent day.
Yes, but think about what the day is meant to do,
Yeah.
is unite forever.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Forever. That's what it's supposed to be
Right.
about.
Yeah,
Right.
and that's what you're saying. Your book is just so beautifully written,
And
too.
unite forever in this one moment.
That's
what-
right.
Live in the
this
moment.
one moment.
The
Live in the moment.
promise.
The promise. Exactly. Yeah.
You
Thank
can
you
pick
so
up a
much.
copy
Thank
of
you.
Barb's book and meet her as well tonight at the Barnes & Noble on Northwest Highway. That's right across from North Park Mall. The event starts at 7 p.m. and we're back with more broadcast right after this.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's very nice.